Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So as I was shuffling, the first card that came out was 777. All right, so this is a very lucky number, and it's mainly about unlocking your full potential, following your instincts. You could also be in a period of solitude because King of Wands came out right behind that, and King of Wands is somebody that has a lot of vital energy. Like, you have a lot of willpower. You could be in a leadership position, but you're definitely an inspiration to someone. All right, because 7 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles came out. Okay, so somebody definitely has some newfound clarity when it comes to you, because there could have been some type of difficult situation that you could have went through, and it could have been, you know, other individuals could have been privy to that, and somebody really watched you rise up and, you know, really stand your ground when it came to you facing adversity. So whoever I'm talking to, you definitely stood 10 toes down, like when it came to yourself, and you didn't let any setbacks like take you off of your path. All right, yeah, lovers is in reverse, and then that came out with 3 of Swords. So it could have been some type of lovers connection that went bad. It could have been some type of family situation where, you know, it was just a difficult situation. Clarify this lovers in reverse, Holy Spirit. Yeah, King of Wands came out again, so it's heavy fire energy. So I definitely could be talking to an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, or you could just embody like the qualities of a high vibing fire sign. But you are definitely victorious in this situation, and it's because you stood in your power. Like, you chose to be a leader and not a follower, and that's really good. Clarify this 3 of Swords, Holy Spirit. Yeah, like this 3 of Swords, like somebody really felt some type of way because you practice tough love. You feel me? Like, whoever I'm talking to, you're definitely a free spirit, you're a free thinker, you definitely do things on your own terms, right? But then at the same time, it's like you follow your heart, you know, like you could be kind of tough, but at the same time you're not cruel. Clarify this Fool card. Yeah, and I said clarify this Fool card. Strength came out in reverse. So whoever I'm talking to, like, you definitely have a lot of potential, and then you also have a lot of strength that is within you. But the thing that could be holding you back is the fact that you are being too hard on yourself. So you're being called to really give yourself a break at this time. Yeah, like, you are authentic. You standing in your authentic power, it's gonna dissolve any illusions that anybody tried to cast. Okay, people are gonna talk shit, period, point blank. People are gonna talk shit, and mainly it's because they don't get enough attention talking about themselves. So of course they're gonna talk about the star. All right, so you definitely need to think about that. Clarify the 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like, you taking the solitude, it gave you a bunch of options. Okay, you have so many options now because you're able to manifest through the hard work that you're doing. So whoever I'm talking to, like, you definitely working really hard. Yeah, like, you working hard, like, you're focused on yourself, you're focused on your healing, your growth, your money, your family situation. Like, it's a lot of decisions that you're making. You're very responsible. Your coming up is very responsible, and you're also very responsible when it comes to how you express your emotions. Like, even if you have something that, you know, really is emotionally taxing, or, you know, it's something that could have triggered you in the past, like, you definitely are learning how to think before you speak. That's really good. Yeah, like, as you let go of the past, there's somebody in your energy that is feeling stagnant. Holy Spirit, clap out his 4 cups. Yeah, they're feeling stagnant because you're not taking like any action towards them. You're not stepping towards them. You're not trying to collaborate with them. So you're probably like, in the past, you probably used to be somebody that would like really forgive, and then, you know, you finally learn to walk away, and it seems as though like when you have first walked away, somebody didn't take you seriously, and now they're really seeing that you wasn't fucking playing with them. Yeah, like, it's stopped. You're not communicating with them anymore. You're not making any plans. Like, they're definitely not a part of your future. Yeah, because you're walking towards your legacy. So you're definitely on the right path at this time. Yeah, like, you stood on business. You stood on big business when it came to these endings, because you realize that somebody actually loves you and that cares about you. Like, they're not going to mistreat you, for one, and for two, they are going to offer you the love and support that you're offering them. Like, they're not going to be a taker. They're not just going to take and take you for granted. So that's really good that you did realize that. Yeah, and that helped you to clear up like any mental blocks that you could have had. So that's definitely a good space for you to be in. Yeah, because now they're suffering from setbacks, delays, and frustrations, and at the end of the day, it's like somebody's definitely talking shit, like trying to blame you for things that's not your fault. But at the end of the day, all of the things that they're going through that are negative is mainly because they're not focused on their healing. Like, they're choosing to be low vibrational, so their reality is reflecting that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and meanwhile, you confident, like literally, what's coming in for you is these harmonious relationships that you deserve, or those could be things that's coming in for you right now, and it's built into your confidence, okay? You are exuding luxury and wealth at this time, all right? If there was some type of conflict or some type of like battle that you could have been going through, it will be a positive outcome to it, so try not to worry too much about that. Just focus on the positive, okay? Focus on the things that you're gonna get, because this popped right out. All right, so the things you're gonna get is good times. You're gonna be celebrating. You're gonna be sharing your time with individuals that are worthy of that. All right, so try not to dwell too much on the past. Okay, yeah, because there's a lot of secrets and things that are being illuminated because someone was not even gonna lie, like someone was being very messy. Like, they were being very messy, and it was mainly surrounding like your emotional stability, your mental stability, kindness, compassion. Like, somebody tried to make you out to be the opposite of what you actually are. Yeah, so if you could have been feeling like overwhelmed at one point in time, it's definitely going to speed up for you with this renewed type of energy, to where you will start to believe in yourself more. You know, the sun will shine a little brighter. Like, things are going to start picking up for you if you have been feeling a little bit exhausted lately. Yeah, and it's mainly about you gaining new perspectives, especially when it comes to you standing on big business, okay? So you could be setting your healthy boundaries at this time, but, you know, naturally it could be making you feel a little sad. But think about it. You would be feeling even worse if you were around these individuals, okay? So definitely have a new perspective when it comes to that. And most importantly, talk to the Most High about it, all right? Any worries that you may have, all right? Because your horizons are expanding super, super fast. Like, oh my gosh, if y'all could see what I see. Like, literally, because what I'm seeing is you being hopeful, and what I'm seeing is you really emerging as the star, and you getting everything that your heart is desiring, okay? Your desires all becoming a reality, all right? Yeah, and it's like you're gonna have something new happen for you because you were around so much toxicity, okay? It could have been, you could have had like bad luck when it came to relationships, or bad luck when it came to having close relationships with individuals, whether it was like family, friends, things of that nature. But you're literally walking into your happiness and your success, and this is something that you're really not used to. You're not used to walking this path healed. You're not used to walking this path around individuals that do have your best interests. But look forward to it, okay? It's a lot of good happening for you, and somebody's salty about it, and somebody's definitely salty about romantic connections coming your way. So this new connection that's coming your way, you guys are definitely going to be moved by love. You guys might have similar paths, similar stories, because these two had came out, and this individual is going to be very like emotionally intelligent, to where they're going to be honest about how they feel. Like, it's not going to be a mask. It's not going to be someone trying to play it cool, you know, and things of that nature. Yeah, so just make sure you're remaining grounded and also enjoying your journey, okay? Make sure you're enjoying everything that you're doing, no matter how big, no matter how small, all right? Because that's definitely going to affect how you're feeling in the days to come, especially when it comes to you meeting your counterpart. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, because you could be having a little bit anxiety and fear about that. So definitely do some shadow work to really work through those emotions, because it's past traumas, okay? Yeah, and it's literally just about you setting these boundaries, okay? You have the discernment, okay? You have been through the storm. You are not gonna have to go through the storm twice, all right? You had your test, you passed your test. All right, so now it's about you not being so hard on yourself and really believing in yourself, okay? When you're having feelings of anxieties and fears, think about it. Like, what is triggering me to feel this way? Why am I feeling this way? What memory is, you know, this bringing up as to where it's being triggered? That's part of your shadow work, okay? And that's going to help you to not be triggered. All right. Yeah, because there could be a scarcity mentality. Like in the past, you probably felt like you weren't worthy of things. So a good affirmation you can say is, I am worthy of the love that I carry. I am worthy of divine love. I am love. All right. I am divinely blessed and protected. I am strong. I am courageous. All right. Those are affirmations that you can say. Listen, you have closed out of a cycle, and you are now stepping out of your comfort zone into this divine love, into this wealth, into this luxury. You achieving all these goals, and it's through all the hard work that you're doing, because it was not easy. It is not easy. All right. So definitely learn to give yourself a break, because you're working so hard. You're doing so much. And oh my gosh, what I see coming into you is beautiful. All right. As you forgive and move on from conflict, it's going to help you to achieve a lot of balance. Most importantly, it's going to help you achieve balance emotionally. All right. Because your justice is this divine love coming in. So what's coming in? All right. Just make sure you are living in your truth, and you're speaking up for yourself, speaking up for the truth, speaking up for anything that is happening around you that you don't agree with. Okay. Stand in your divinity and hold those around you accountable as well. Okay. You cannot be on my team if you're not standing in your divinity, if you're not being honest, if you're still scheming, playing, doing all that stuff. You got to do that shit over there away from me, because I don't got time. All right. That's the type of energy you got to have. All right. Yeah, what I say, stand in this divine energy, this divine power, because listen, it's a lot coming in for you. Like, it's a very fertile energy right now. Yeah, and the key to you standing your ground is following your intuition. Okay, is you stepping in your power, is you being confident, is you not being afraid to smile, to laugh, to have a good time, to enjoy life. Okay. Yeah, this tower moment is over. All right, this tower moment is done. You're not going through it again. You're not going through that hurt, that pain, those tears. You're not going through that. All right, that heartbreak, that loss, that big loss that you experienced. You're not going through it again. Crying yourself to sleep, things of that nature, not being able to get out the bed. That shit is over and done with. All right, moving forward, Holy Spirit, closing messages. Yeah, moving forward, closing messages. There's individuals that lied to you, and all their lies are being revealed. There are individuals that are going to try to approach you, and you're going to see their mask. Individuals are not going to be able to hold up these masks any longer. So sometimes you might have somebody that, you know, you might meet them, things aren't be cool, and then their energy completely shifts. Yes, because they can't keep up the facade. All right, some people are going to try to come close to you. Some people are going to try to come close to you, right? They're going to try to come close to you because they be like, oh, how they, you know, what type of game they trying to play. They trying to uncover something, and then they get close to you and they realize, oh, like they actually really like that. You know, it's not a game. It's not a mask. There's really nothing, you know, wrong with this individual that they're trying to hide. And then they feel salty because they realize that they're the fraud. All right. So people are going to separate from you. The message in that is let them. All right. That's the message in that, is to let them. They have choices that they make. Let them. All right. You have free will. You choose where you want to go and what you want to deal with. And they do too. And if somebody shows you what side that they on, let them. Don't feel bad about that. Divine protection sometimes come in the form of rejection. All right, because you are in the spotlight. So you got to use that discernment to know what is good for you and what isn't good for you. All right, but you're definitely on the right path in it. Yeah, you're walking right into this new beginning. It's definitely a lot of good that is coming in for you, and it's mainly from you following your intuition. The divine has definitely called judgment on situations, and the judgment was called as soon as you went into this rebirth. So the more that you grow, the more that you flourish, your blessings are going to start pouring in, and there are going to be individuals that are going to go through karma. There's going to be tower moments. You might have individuals call you to apologize or whatever. Like, it is what it is at this point, because your fulfillment is here, and like people are realizing that you're the blessing. All right, people are realizing that you're the blessing, that you're the fulfillment, and it's too bad because now it's too late. Yeah, like these individuals from your past, like, and now it's too late for them to circle back because they know that what they did, they can't come back from. Yeah, like whoever it was, like they were very consistent with the shit they were doing. They were messy as fuck. They spread a lot of rumors. They spread a lot of gossip. When you stopped talking to them, they kept motherfucking talking. You wasn't saying shit, but they just kept running their yap. Now, the divine is on their ass. Period. Point blank. Because the truth is coming out. There were times when you probably knew or you felt it energetically of these individuals just playing in your face. All right, they were playing in your face. They were talking about you, and you was like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Lord, I pray that the truth is revealed. That time is here. All right? That time is here. Their karma is this truth being revealed. Your karma are your wishes being fulfilled. All right? So definitely don't be too hard on yourself. All right, you definitely have a seed that's about to sprout. It's a lot of things that you did, and you're gonna start seeing the results of it. Okay, it's a lot of good things coming in for you. A lot of new beginnings. You're gonna have a lot of opportunities. Some of these opportunities are gonna come in the form of like helping you remain more emotionally fulfilled, to be more confident within yourself. Somebody's definitely going to express to you how enchanting you are. Like literally the word enchanting came to me, like someone really views you as this divine being, whether divine feminine or divine masculine. But you definitely have a lot of good things coming your way. This karmic energy, they're definitely weak as hell. Like all they could do is chat, but it seems as though the individuals that they are talking to, like they're looking at them like, dog, let the fuck go. Like you just talking for no reason. Collective is not worried about you. Like they looking towards their future. I see them working towards their future. They glowing, they smiling, they doing what they gotta do. But you steady over here trying to change my perspective. Well, whole time you're just coming off as a bitter ass hater. So just anticipate this time, okay? Because you're gonna have these times coming in, or even right now, to where you're celebrating. You're gonna have true friendship. You're gonna have family relationships. You're gonna have divine love. It's a lot of good things. Just make sure that you're maintaining these healthy boundaries, and that you're also not being too hard on yourself. All right, if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.